I would like to share with you a classical example. In 1920, the US government passed a law banning the consumption of alcohol. Law enforcement was put into action. The security agencies, all of them, they strove to try to ban the consumption of alcohol. But all of this proved futile. Bootlegging became rampant. Billions of dollars were spent in order to pass this law and in order to implement it. But no less than 1 million people, they were thrown in jail. Thousands others, they died. Bootlegging had become rampant, which led to fatal diseases and which even led to death. 14 years later, the US government had no option but to lift the ban on the consumption of alcohol. And I would like to remind you, we are talking of the most powerful nation at that time. Now let's go back in time. 1400 years ago, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Ma'idah, chapter number 5, verse number 90. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O you who believe, innamal khamru wal maisiru, most certainly intoxicants and gambling, wal ansabu wal azlam, dedication of stones, divination of arrows, ritsum min amal shaitan, are an abomination of Satan's handiwork. Fajtanibuhu la'allakum tuflihun. Abstain from such abomination that you may prosper. The moment the Sahabah, they heard this verse of the glorious Quran, the moment the Prophet, peace be upon him, told the Sahaba that alcohol has been prohibited, vessels full of alcohol were overturned, never to be filled again. Many people who were serving it, they stopped serving it. Many who were drinking it, they spat it out. Some even went to the extent of inducing vomit. Immediate obedience by the Sahaba. Many of them, they used to have a lot of alcohol. But moment the verse of the glorious Quran was revealed prohibiting alcohol, they immediately stopped having alcohol. This is the impact that the glorious Quran has on human lives. The Prophet, peace be upon him, he had no police force, he had no law enforcement, he had no security. Just one commandment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was sufficient for people to stop having alcohol. This is the impact that the glorious Quran has on human lives.